Hello and welcome to the mains PYQ discussion by Neva AS. This is a question from the 2020 prelims, 20 mains, and it is about the Pala period and Buddhism in general. The question goes like this. Pala period is the most significant phase in the history of Buddhism in India. Enumerate. It's a 10 marker for 150 words. Now you need to have some kind of a factual understanding about Pala period. Without that, this question is unattemptable. So what we have tried to do here is to structure it based on a single part where we will take the exact same words in the question, which is the significance in Buddhism with respect to Pala period. So the heading would be, why is it the most significant phase? And we have 6 points under that with proper value addition. Whatever is marked in red here is the value addition. We'll start this question by marking the Pala period in history. The time period of the Pala period, Pala Empire, is 8th century to 12th century AD, and the geographical extent of it is in the modern day Indo-Gangetic plain. We have given a map of it here. You can give this map in the question in the answer as well to add value to it and to diversify your presentation. So we'll start like this and then we'll move to the body part, which will be headed as why is it the most significant phase. The first and foremost point and the most important point is the staunch patronship. So for any religion, be it Buddhism or Jainism or even Brahmanism, what you need is patrons. When patrons are gone, the religion is also gone. So that's what we see in ancient and medieval India. In this case, Pala kings were strong patrons of Buddhism. For example, we can give the name of kings like Dharmapala and Devapala. Second is the philosophical expansion of Buddhism that took place during the Pala period. So we know that Buddha lived in 6th century BC. And philosophical expansion started once he died in the same century. In 1st century, under the patronship of Kanishka, you can see a split and the development of the Mahayana Buddhism. And in a later period, during the Pala period, you can see the development and evolution of the Vajrayana Buddhism. So this particular keyword has to be brought as a must in this answer. The next is with respect to education. Again, a very core point because the most famous universities like Nalanda, Vikramashila and Odantapuri were established during the Pala period. The fourth is with respect to art. You have a specific school of art called the Pala School of Art. And the fifth is the international outreach. This is related to the second point because whatever is famous outside the Indian subcontinent, especially in the Nepal-Tibet region, is Vajrayana Buddhism. And this can be traced back to the Pala period. So we can give it as a separate point, which is international outreach. Because it's all about the significance. We just have to mark significance under various dimensions. The last is about the translation and the preservation of texts. Now this has happened under various kings, be it Ashoka or be it Kanishka. So major kings, they always translate and preserve the Buddhist tradition in the form of texts. And it has happened in the Pala period as well. So for a 10 marker, 6 core points with a proper explanation to mark the significance of it. Then we'll conclude it by marking the importance of patronship and its relation to the decline of Buddhism. So empires and patronship like Palas were needed for something like Buddhism to survive. Once this was gone, the decline of Buddhism started. So we'll mark that point and put this question into context like that. So that's the discussion. Thank you for listening.